So here is this defensively gifted fighter, and certainly has some offense as well, but more often than not, that offense is set up by his sound defense. He uses movement beautifully, uses his defense to create offensive angles. This guy can stick and move with the best of the man, and even when you think you have him in a bad position, more often than not, swivels that head off of the center line and counters you right in the jaw. So an outstanding defensive striker, very good counterattacks, and a very interesting matchup in front of him tonight. Well, if you're talking about the 20 or so biggest superstars on this roster right now, you gotta be inclusive of the name Jean Silva. He brings them in, plus skills in all areas, and at least to this point of his UFC career, he's been must-see TV.
You know, John, the one thing I love about Jean Silva is the emotion. But the ability to turn that emotion off when he's inside the octagon is as great a gift as it is having it in your outside life. This guy has big power. He can knock you out, but he does things the right way. Jean Silva gets foot on the gas from the moment the referee says fight. Let's see if we can get another knockout tonight.
Jean Silva. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Assassin. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Jean Silva.
One of the best in the business, Mark Goddard, our referee.
All right, let's go.
All right, here's the power-packing Brazilian Jean Silva getting ready to go in round 1, and you better be ready to go when you're fighting this fighting nerd's disciple, because that power is going to be heard from right out of the chute.
But right away, it's not any type of feeling or process when you fight Jean Silva. But Jean Silva also has great grappling. But what separates him is his power in his right hand. He can land it, he can put you up.
Well, we always trot out the phrase, roll with the punches. That's how it's done.
Well, even when it lands off the shoulders because he's constantly moving.
Jean Silva trying to enter the fray here out of that padded upright stance.
Yeah, very tall. But look at him keep his hands high as he pressures into his opponent.
And I didn't call it out at the time, but there was a pretty significant uppercut that landed a moment ago.
Another punch lands, and that gets a pop from the crowd.
Kind of feeling out process right now. Both guys trying to see exactly how they're going to approach this thing.
Oh, that defense is a thing of beauty, right? Slip and dip.
That was beautiful, John. He set that up beautifully. His opponent is on wobbled legs.
Do it! Jean Silva.
My goodness, man.
Here once more, Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Rollins called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 33 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jean Silva!
Jean Silva, what a moment. Jean Silva said fighting in the UFC is the beginning of a millionaire life. Might just reach that pinnacle.